What's up, YouTube? Dami Woods 12 back again with another video. Today's topic is gonna be a little different. This is gonna be a full-on award show review. I'm gonna review the Grammy Awards from last night. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, wasn't feeling it that much. It had some moments. It had some good moments. Wasn't really feeling it that much. But first off, I wouldn't feel right without me doing this. It really wouldn't feel right without me doing this. I'm gonna say R.I.P. to Whitney Houston. R.I.P. to her. My phone just went off. I'll answer that later. So R.I.P. to Whitney Houston. We all know a lot of people are saddened by the death. I even myself felt a little sorrow for it. But to be honest with you, I really feel for her daughter. Cause actually, myself, and her daughter, we're the same age. I'm the same age as Bobby Christina, and I don't know that feeling of having to lose a parent, but especially a mother. But I think I'm not trying to build myself up, beard her down. But I mean, I can only imagine what she's going through. I mean, at that age. Losing somebody you that close with, losing a mother, someone like you that close with, basically losing her best friend, it's got to be tough. So I send my condolences out to her whole family, to Bobby Christina, to the whole Houston family. Because I know they're going through a rough time. When we all know how it is to lose somebody that you care for, them that you love. We all know how most of us know how it is to lose loved ones. But yeah, but. What I want to talk about Whitney Houston's passing. What I don't get is when people first, even I'm not gonna see it. At first I did, but I called myself out on it and I said I don't know. But when she first died, everybody assumed it was drugs. And like I said, I did myself, but then I called myself out on that because I didn't. I don't know, and they don't know. But and it really bothers me that they would think that way of her, basically saying it's drugs. It was when Houston did it had to be drugs. You don't know that. I don't know that. You don't know. The only person know that is her and God, and of course the people that are doing the autopsy. Now I know the autopsy's done. Haven't really heard nothing about it. Excuse me. I haven't really heard much about it as to the circumstances as to how she died, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be released. But all like media outlets and stuff like that, until they find out, quit assuming. And another thing about the drug use and all that, people quit fucking blaming Bobby Brown for this. Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown have been divorced since 2006, maybe 2007, one of those years. But quit blaming him. And it kind of bothers me that on Access Hollywood Live this morning, even though I watch that show all the time, and I'm still gonna watch the show, but they kind of got me, Billy Bush and Kid Hoover, they kind of hosted Access Hollywood Live. They kind of got me a little mad, basically in all terms. They weren't technically blaming Bobby Brown for Whitney Houston's death, but they were saying that why would Bobby Brown go on stage when his daughter's in the hospital? First of all, from what was reported, she wasn't in the hospital until the next day. Bobby Brown went on stage and performed. Yeah, he should have went with her dog. They said that because they said it's reported the first thing Bobby Christina said was she wanted her daddy. But people know Bobby Brown was not gonna go on stage. He did not want to go on stage because the New Edition. Matter of fact, New Edition they were in Mississippi, performing at a concert in Mississippi, and Bobby was not going to go on stage, but the show had already started, but he wasn't going to go on stage. He was contemplating whether he was going to go on stage or not. And but they said on Access Hollywood, and it's true. I shouldn't be calling him out on this because I agree with him. He should have went and been with his daughter, but he said in the speech when he first went out, he said, you guys bought the tickets. You guys wanted to see all 6 members of the New Edition. You guys bought the tickets. Well, he shouted out Whitney. He told Whitney he basically confessed his love to Whitney, that he loves her. He basically told her that he loves her, and then from what I hear, he broke down and cried when he was singing his song Tenderoni. He literally broke down and cried on stage. But what they're saying, what they were saying on Access Hollywood is that Bobby Brown was the day Whitney died. They were making it seem like the day Whitney died, Bobby Christina was rushed to the hospital. From what I know, from what was reported, she wasn't rushed to the hospital until yesterday on Sunday. And they were basically making it seem like Bobby Brown's a bad father for him not. For him, and it's true. He should have. I do agree with them to an extent that he should have. Soon as Whitney was pronounced dead, that he really should have. Been with his daughter. I believe he should have, but because we know he have been when he found out his daughter was in the hospital. He dropped everything he did. Because New Edition had a show yesterday. He dropped everything. Didn't go on yesterday with New Edition. Dropped everything. Flew. Got on the first flight he can get. Went to Nashville. The airport in Nashville. Flew to LA to be with his daughter. But to me, it seemed like they were trying to make it seem like Bob Brown was a bad father. You don't know what kind of father he is. I mean, he seems like he really loves his child. So they shouldn't have been quick to assume that. Make it to me seem like they were saying he was a bad parent. But enough about that. But what good got me about the Whitney pass? It's a terrible thing. It's really tragic. We really hate to see somebody that monumental, that inspirational, and that international. Well, you hate to see anybody die, but we all know that's life. But we all have to go someday. But yeah, I kind of do agree with Terrence J. Terrence J was saying this, that he believes she died before her time. She was taken for her time, but like I believe in this. I believe this. Whenever God calls for you to come home, it's time for you to go. Regardless of what your family, what anybody might say, regardless if you're famous or not, if it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. That's I mean, it's life. It's sad, but that's life. But that's really all I got to say about Whitney Houston. I mean, R.I.P. to her. I mean, she will be terribly missed. And I do believe that. I'm going to go on record and say this. I might get a lot of hate. I doubt I get any hate at all for saying this. There will never be another Whitney Houston. We all know that. But I don't think any of the female artists out today will ever be like Whitney Houston. I believe that. I believe, especially the R&B artists, her genre R&B. I think that would never be another artist that will ever reach the voice and have the voice like Whitney Houston. People that come in a close second might be like Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, all of them. I mean, even Christina Aguilera. They come in a close second. But that's just how. It's my humble opinion. Well, we're all entitled to our own opinion. That's my humble opinion. But anyway, back to on a lighter note. Like I said, R.I.P. to Whitney Houston. But that's all I'm gonna talk about there. Now I'm gonna get into this Grammy review. I'm not gonna lie to you. In my humble opinion, that was not the best Grammy Awards ever. That was not the best. I mean, it had its key moment. It had some good moments. Like Bruno Mars' performance was good. Adele's performance was good. It's great to see that she that. I mean, because we all know that was Adele's first performance since she had throat surgery. Since she had surgery on her throat, that was Adele's first performance since then. And congratulations to her. She swept the Grammys. She won every award she was nominated for. I mean, she swept the Grammys, and that was good to see her do. It was really deserved. This is Adele's year. It was really deserved. And I'm gonna talk about the winners now. Chris Brown, I applaud you. I applaud him. He finally got his Grammy. Me and my sister been having a big on debate about this. Chris Brown has never gotten a Grammy. And he's been nominated, and the guy's been nominated every year he's been out. He's been popular every year he's been out, even with the whole Rihanna thing, which I think some people kind of seriously do need to let go. I joke around with my sister about that a lot, but deep down I really do think people need to let that go. If Rihanna can forgive him, you can forgive him. That's how I feel about it. But Chris Brown, I'm glad he finally got this Grammy. It's hot. I like the Fame, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the Fame, man. Ain't no shame in the game. I like Fame. That rhymes. That kind of rhymes. But I like the Fame, man. It was highly deserving. But I kind of knew Chris Brown was gonna win. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you. Not to say that the people he was nominated with aren't great artists, because they are. I mean, R. Kelly, who has Grammys, was nominated against him. El DeBarge, who actually has gotten his career back. Who got his career back? He was nominated. Kelly Price, who actually, speaking of Whitney Houston, was Whitney Houston's the last person to ever perform with Whitney Houston on stage. But yeah, who else was nominated? Lettucey. A lot of people love Lettucey, but I kind of knew Chris Brown was gonna win that. Like I said, Adele swept every award. Best New Artist, that pissed a lot of people off. Best New Artist pissed a lot of people off. It was the second year in a row this has happened. Last year, we don't know. Last year, Justin Bieber and Drake. That's the Justin Bieber I think was like the front runner for Best New Artist. Justin Bieber and Drake were nominated for Best New Artist. Esperanza Spalding, who that many people hadn't really heard of, she won Best New Artist. And this year, Nicki Minaj, everybody was saying Nicki Minaj was the front runner for this award. This is Nicki Minaj's category. Nicki Minaj is gonna win. When they announced Best New Artist, and it was like Carrie Underwood, I think Tony Bennett, they announced Best New Artist. And they said Best New Artist goes to Bon Iver. And Nicki Minaj was backstage, because they showed Nicki Minaj, she was backstage. Yeah, I think she was getting ready for her performance. She was backstage, and she looked like she was pissed. She looked shocked and all. She looked pissed. I believe she really thought she thought she was gonna win. Everybody thought Nicki Minaj was gonna win. But Bon Iver, who I never heard of. Who was Bon Iver? I don't know who Bon Iver is. Anyway, he won Best New Artist, so I guess I gotta congratulations to him for winning Best New Artist. Even though a lot of people, but all the Barbies are fucking pissed. All the Barbies are pissed. I do believe all the Barbies are fucking pissed. And I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna rant about Nicki Minaj later on in this video, cause we all watched the Grammys, you all seen her performance. I'm gonna rant about that in a minute, but go through some more of the winners. I know Taylor Swift won too. Congratulations to her. I like Taylor Swift because I think she's hot. Anyway, and she kind of does make good music. But let's see. Lady Antebellum won Best Country Album, I think. Another thing I want to rant about. Kanye West and Jay-Z won Best, I think it was Best Hip Hop Performance, Best Hip, something like that. Kanye West won 4 of the 8 Grammys he was nominated for. And he wasn't fucking there. Now, while I was watching the Grammys, I was also on Blog TV watching the Scorpion, Kevin and McHale from the Scorpion show. They had a big debate about this, and I do agree with Kevin when he was saying that Kanye West and Jay-Z should have fucking been there. And please do not tell me, I know Jay-Z just had a child, but if you submit your, like they say, he was saying, you submit your music. The producers, the record companies present the music to the Grammy board to be voted on. If you submitting your music to be nominated, try to be nominated, and you wind up winning and you're not there, that got me though. Why the fuck wasn't Jay-Z and Kanye West there to accept that award? And Kanye West won 3 other awards that night. He won 4. Like I said, he won 4 of the 8 awards he was nominated for. Why the fuck wasn't he there? You think he and people are saying, "Oh, he's probably not there because Taylor Swift there." Leave that Taylor Swift Kanye West shit alone. That's in the past. That shit's in the past. People leave that alone. People were tweeting about that and blogging about that. But I agree with Kevin. They should have been there. And please don't tell me Jay-Z wasn't there because Chris Brown was there. Because that's bullshit. That is bullshit right there. Jay-Z need to get over that shit right there. Y'all remember in the VMAs when Jay-Z and Kanye West came out there, when Chris Brown was performing, Kanye West was up, he was all up, getting down, doing all this and all that, like really pumping up Chris Brown. I mean, like really cheering for Chris Brown because Kanye West likes Chris Brown. Jay-Z sitting there like this, sitting there drinking some drink, sitting there drinking. I'm like, Jay-Z, everybody's standing up, giving Chris Brown these big standing up faces, like standing up, getting into his performance. You sitting down. I'm like, Jay-Z, I'm not gonna be like, I'm feeling seriously. This is for Jay-Z. No, he's not gonna ever watch this video. Probably never gonna watch this video, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Any Jay-Z fans, like I said, this is my opinion. Any Jay-Z fans watch this video, I'm not down on Jay-Z. Jay-Z's a good person. He makes good music. I'm gonna say this. If Jay-Z, if Rihanna can get over that fucking whatever went down 3 years ago with the altercation with Chris Brown, your ass can get over it too. If she can get over it, you can get over it. And that's all I got to say about that. They should have been there to accept their award. You don't submit your award. And why, you musicians, it's music's biggest night. Why wouldn't you want to be there? Why wouldn't you want to be there? And I don't know what's their excuse for not being there. I don't know what's going on. But Kevin was saying this from Scorpion Show. He was on Block TV. He was saying this: if it's not a death in the family, or you're sick, or you ain't sick. If you're sick and there's death in the family, I understand that. I understand that's why you weren't there. That's understandable. But everybody saying, yeah, Jay-Z just had a child, true enough, but we know he just had a child, true enough. Congratulations to him and Beyonce about Blue Ivy. I didn't make a video about that. Didn't really feel the need to make a video about that. But anyway, because I'm not gonna say that because I know if I say that when I'm thinking, I'm gonna piss a lot of people off because I'm not gonna say it. But if you want to know what I think, it's good they had a baby, and true enough, and the baby's gorgeous, the baby's beautiful, it's a pretty baby. But if you want guys want to hear what I think about, especially with BET when they were talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z having a baby and Blue Ivy being born, you guys want to know what I think about a lot of like the media's approach to that. Inbox either tweet me. Well, I'm gonna put my Twitter name in the description, or inbox me on here on YouTube, and I'll tell you what I think about that. But anyway, I just don't know why Jay-Z or Kanye West wasn't there. I just really don't know. That kind of made me a little mad. I'm like, because if I was nominated for any big award, I'd want to be there. I'd do my damnedest to be there. But anyway, moving on. The Whitney Houston tribute, it was great, but I felt it. Jim Hudson did her thing. It was a great tribute, but the people from the Grammys, they were making it. I know they only had 24 hours. Like with BET, they had 3 days to get a Michael Jackson tribute together, and I know it was 24 hours. They had 24 hours to do something with Whitney Houston, but I just feel like they said the whole show was gonna be dedicated to her. Gonna be like Whitney tributes throughout the show. That LL Cool J, he came out with a prayer. And I like the fact that he wasn't like trying to throw religion down everybody's throat. He wasn't trying to throw religion down their throats, but he said it was good. He said to him, he feels it's only right. He feels that it's only right to open on show with a prayer, to pray for Whitney Houston and her family, and that was good. I respect LL Cool J for that. Hats off to him. I respect him for that. But I really wanted to see more them actually, they could. I'm like Kevin, we was saying they really should have showed more, like some old Grammy clips from Whitney Houston's past, like Whitney Houston's past at the Grammys, her old clips of old performances at the Grammys. Whitney Houston have done. She's been at the Grammys a lot. I mean, they could have at least showed some of that. I mean, that would have been good. That would have been okay. And the Jim Hudson thing, Jim Hudson's performance was that was good. I mean, that was good. She did her thing out there. It was a good tribute. But I just wish there could have been more. And Rihanna saying Grammys give it up for Whitney does not count. But speaking of Rihanna, Rihanna did win. She won with Kanye West. With All of the Lights won. So that means she won. And let's see. What else? I'm talking about Nicki Minaj in a minute. Lady Gaga. Traditional Lady Gaga. She had this look like damn beads, some fucking beads on her face. And today, Lady Gaga ceases to amaze me. Seriously, I mean, you expect for her to have something spectacular on, but she did not walk the red carpet. She didn't walk the red carpet. She didn't perform. She was there. She was just there. But she was nominated, but she didn't win. Like I said, it was Adele's year. This was Adele's year. It was Adele's year. But yeah. But like I said, Lady Gaga never ceases to amaze me. Now on the catastrophe that is Nicki Minaj's performance. First of all, Nicki Minaj showed up with a rabbi, dressed up like I guess wasn't that like a nun or whatnot, a nun / Little Red Riding Hood get up, and I know Kevin was tweeting, Kevin and Mikhail both were tweeting on the Scorpion show. They were both tweeting that Nicki Minaj thinks she's lady, which she does. I thought that when Nicki Minaj first came out, she's trying to be Lady Gaga, and it ain't working for you. Nicki Minaj, don't fucking do it. Just come to the award show plain. Wear a dress, wear a gown. Don't come with some. Only Lady Gaga. That's reserved for Lady Gaga to do stuff like that. Now Nicki Minaj, like I'm saying, it wasn't working for you. You're not Lady Gaga, Nicki. And if you were trying to be Lady Gaga, be more original with it. What Nicki Minaj was doing seemed like something Lady Gaga was doing. And any of her Barbies out there, I don't care what you think about me talking about Nicki Minaj like this. I'm not the biggest fan of Nicki Minaj. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest fan. Like I said, the stupid whole video was a piece of shit. Didn't really like it, but didn't really. I don't like it at all. No wonder BET banned it. And now this performance. This bitch. And yes, I don't want to call. I'm taking it back. I'm not gonna call the girl. Forgive me for that. I'm not gonna call the girl that. I'm not a heavy user of that word when it comes to another girl, comes to another woman. I'm not gonna call her. I'm not trying to call her that. But this chick came out here but basically like she was performing a freaking exorcism, like they were performing a freaking exorcism. Now that just proved. Not a lot of people say that Nicki Minaj is people think she's an Illuminati, but and we all know Illuminati is like devil worshippers and whatnot. People say Jay-Z and Kanye West are Illuminati. Say Rihanna's Illuminati. I don't know about that, but a lot of people were tweeting about this. Said this really makes people think she's Illuminati. Her doing that before, she shouldn't have done that. She should have left that shit alone. Nicki Minaj, why the fuck did you do that? What made you, Lil Wayne? What the hell? Why Lil Wayne's over Nicki Minaj? And speaking of Lil Wayne, I'm gonna say something about him in a minute too. Why the fuck do you think some people would think an exorcism on stage, a reenactment of an exorcism on stage is gonna be good? And I remember Kevin see news on Blog TV. He seen it on Scorpion show. He said, "You know what's terrible when LL Cool J don't say give it up for Nicki Minaj." He didn't say that. He did. So you know it was terrible. That performance was terrible. It was horrible. She shouldn't have did that. And I'm not saying it because everybody else doesn't like it. I've got my own opinion. Really didn't like it. I really did not like that. She should have left that alone. She should have just went over. I don't. What was the damn song? I don't even remember the damn song. What? Shit. I don't need. What song was that? Like I said, I don't follow Nicki Minaj's music anyway. Excuse me, but I'm just saying. Nicki, you shouldn't have done that. Nicki Minaj, you shouldn't have done it. And she has talent. I will give her that. She can rap. I don't listen to rap. I'm not a really big rap listener. But the girl, she has talent. I will say that. She has talent. But actually, I seen a tweet that Mikhail put on there. He said, I don't know about this, but he said they're gonna take Black History Month away from us if we continue to let Nicki Minaj represent us at award shows. He said, watch and see. And that was kind of funny. I say I agree with him. I'm not gonna say they'll take it away from us, but it kind of makes us look bad. How we're being represented by her at award shows is, I'm just being honest. How she's representing us at award shows. I mean, I don't know what else to say about Nicki Minaj. I mean, I don't. I know a lot of her fans were fucking pissed that I know a lot of her fans were fucking pissed. They were pissed that she didn't. They were literally pissed that she didn't win Best New Artist. And I'm not gonna lie, it shocked the shit out of me too. I expected her to win Best New Artist because I knew J. Cole. Man, I would have rather J. Cole won than, I don't know, who the fuck is Bon Iver? I mean, someone tell me a song Bon Iver sings, and I'll try to listen to it and see if I mean, like I said a while ago, congratulations to him. I mean, he won a Grammy. He's a Grammy Award winner. He can say he's a Grammy Award winner. When they announced Bon Iver at a concert or an event or something, they were like, Grammy Award winning singer Bon Iver. Anyway, what I want to know is the whole dance thing. When they were talking about Don Cornelius and about Soul Train, about dance and stuff like that, and have a tribute to modern day dance, like modern dance and whatnot. Now, Chris Brown was a great person to have out there, but what the fuck? Who was that Mickey Mouse guy? The guy with the Mickey Mouse on his head. Who was that? Who the fuck was that? That's what I want to know. And what was Lil Wayne doing? I'm actually shocked to see Lil Wayne didn't have a wife beater on and some shorts. He actually had a t-shirt on and some pants. I was shocked he didn't have a wife beater and shorts on. But why did they have him out there for dance? For doing a tribute to the modern day dance? I just didn't get that. Why did they have Lil Wayne out there for doing? He rapped. He didn't even I didn't get that. I didn't get that portion of the show. Didn't really get it. Wasn't really working for me. I will say that it wasn't working for me. But another thing about the Grammys. I'm gonna say this. I'm not dissing country music. But is it me, or was there too much country involved in the Grammys? There was too much country when we had Taylor Swift, Lady Antebellum perform somebody, Blake Shelton, Carrie Underwood. I know they were doing that for the singer Glenn Campbell, who just announced that he has Alzheimer's, and that's sad in his own right. Glenn Campbell sang the song "Rolling Stone," like a rhinestone cowboy. But anyway, that's. I'm like from the Scorpion show. It was country artists after country artists. I'm like, this isn't the CMA. Well, wasn't there? What's that country sound of the CMA Awards? CMT. It's not Country Music Channel. I mean, whatever that country award show, that Academy of Country Music doesn't have it next week, I think. This isn't that. Save all the country performers for that. I mean, we had Paul McCartney out there, the Beach Boys. What? I do not want to see the Beach Boys. I know the Beach Boys are a legendary group, but they should have stayed where they are. I'm not gonna lie to you. Forgive me for saying this, but they were putting me to sleep. The Beach Boys were literally putting me to sleep. But anyway, and Paul McCartney out there singing songs that I didn't know. I know he was singing some Beatles songs. I knew some of the Beatles songs at the end, but he was out there performing new songs. And I'm not dissing Sir Paul McCartney. I mean, he's an icon in music, but I'm like, the only R&B and rap, only R&B acts I seen was Chris Brown and Rihanna. Chris Brown and Rihanna, ironically, Chris Brown and Rihanna were actually the only R&B acts to perform, and Jennifer Hudson during the Whitney Houston tribute. But anyway, the hip hop Nicki Minaj. I know, like I said, I don't like hip hop. I don't really like hip hop that much. Nicki Minaj is the only rapper that performed. Lil Wayne, only rappers to perform. The only pop artist to perform was who Adele. She's pop. She was the only, like I said, Adele did epic. Bruno Mars R&B. He R&B / pop. So he was on R&B and pop artists that ever performed. But the rest of it really. If I'm missing anybody, put a comment on it. Tell me if I'm missing somebody. But like I said, it was really country artists after country artists. The Grammy is supposed to be a celebration of all music, but it seemed like it was just country after country. It was like only one or two rock, Foo Fighters performing, like one or two rock artists performing. But I just wanted to see more. Oh, and the whole Whitney Houston tribute. I wish there would have been more on the Whitney Houston tribute, with more Whitney Houston tributes. Like I said, they should have put more. They should have had like more, like some show like old Grammy clips of Whitney Houston, like old performances. And like, I wish they could have done something like that. I know they only had 24 hours, true enough, but I just want to see more. But that's it. That's my Grammy review. Once again, R.I.P. to Whitney Houston. She will truly be missed. Let me know what you guys thought about the Grammys. Let me know what you guys think about Whitney Houston passing. But just let me know. Let me get just comment, subscribe, like, do whatever you want to with this video. Comment. Thanks for watching. People that do watch, thanks for watching. This is Dummy Woods checking out. Peace. God bless. I'm out.